So I wake up this morning to an Avengers doomsday leak, which is kind of crazy because I think they just had a Spider-Man leak, and I had some stuff going on, so I haven't even had a chance to talk about those leaks yet. And it's very pixelated. Just to let you know, it's extremely pixelated. But you can kind of piece together. You can see it, but sometimes it's blurry. We'll just say. But sometimes you squint, you can actually see it. I'm gonna say what it is. I can't post it. They definitely destroyed that Twitter account, but it's too late. Once it's on the internet, it's on the internet. So what I seen from it, and the funny thing is that how I saw the leak, I didn't know what it was right away. I thought it was as funny as it is, I thought it was I happened to see this thing, and I thought it was an effect that somebody made off of a Sentinel thing. And I'm looking, I'm like, yo, this looks weird. I was like, what is this? This looks kind of like, okay, wait, that's Cyclops. Oh crap! And then I realized I was looking at a leak. Because I didn't pay attention to the thing. I just saw a video. It just said, Avenger thing. And then I started seeing all this stuff saying leaks and stuff. So I'll give you a quick play-by-play of what it looks like. And then I'm going to tell you my thoughts on how this leaked and why. So first it comes, so if you don't want to know, jump off now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, gave you the warning. So you see Doctor Doom, he takes like this green energy in his hand and he hits the ground. And all of a sudden, you start seeing these Sentinels rise. And they're the classic Sentinels looking ones, similar to what they had in X2, I think it was. Not the X3 or Days of the Future Past. I think it was X2 where they did the fastball special. Might have been X3. I'm having a brain fart. But I think it was X2 because Wolverine and them were training Colossus, Iceman, and he took the Sentinel head and it looked more like the classic Sentinel. But basically these Sentinels look like the classic Sentinels. We already knew that there was something about the Sentinels attacking the mansion from some of the pictures and stuff we saw. But what goes on is that the Sentinels start to rise and you see like the green in their eyes. So I'm assuming that Doctor Doom may be using some kind of alchemy or magic to do that. So then I see Thor, and he picks up somebody. I couldn't tell at first. I thought it was Thunder, but then when I looked a little bit more and I saw the thing, I was like, nah, that looks like a guy. That looks like Steve Rogers, from what I could tell. So he's got the classic Mjolnir, being worthy, it looks like. Then you see a scene of like Yelena. Cyclops is looking up and he's doing the thing like this, and then you see Nightcrawler like teleporting. Looks like he teleported in Mystique. Mystique looked like it was her classic costume. I mean, I don't know what Mystique's gonna do in this particular situation, fighting Sentinels, but okay. And then we saw Gambit. Sam Cap. At first I thought this was Human Torch because I saw someone land, but their arms were glowing, and then when I kind of saw the suit in the stance, I was like, oh, I think that's Shang-Chi. So that looked like that was actually Shang-Chi. You saw Reed Richards, and what it does is that as the Sentinels are starting to rise, it's like you get the circular, like it looks like it cut a couple things, or at least how it was cut, that they start to do the circular, the classic Avengers thing, but now it's like the X-Men, the Avengers, former Avengers, current Avengers, X-Men. It's like everyone's coming together, whoever's left possibly. Because I didn't see like the Thing or some of the other X-Men. Like I don't think Jean is in this movie, which is kind of dumb. But I didn't see like a Jean or a Storm, which if Storm's not in this movie, that's just a waste personally. She should be, or hopefully she's in the next one. Storm should be around. But basically it looks like this was possibly a last stand. And this is all who's left to fight these Sentinels and to fight Doctor Doom. And to me personally, it feels like it's more of a Titan kind of fight. You remember that one when they were trying to get Thanos? I don't know if it's the end of the movie. I don't know if it's the big climax of the movie, if they're going to end it there, because it does show like as they're all getting prepped to do the battle, the Sentinels all come down and like that, and then that's the end of the clip. So it could be the end of the movie. It could be, like I said, the climax or something. Now, here's what I want to say. I know some people were saying that they were worried about Avengers and stuff like that, and I think rightfully so. Because you should have come out with that trailer. I don't care if you wanted to wait for Spider-Man. Everyone knew there was a trailer. You should have came out with some kind of trailer. I know I'm not the business person. I shouldn't be telling them what to do, but no, y'all should have came out with a trailer by now. A lot of people actually started to lose interest. Now, I think this, because that account is gone. Like, the original one, I found the original one. It had the account's name all over, but the one I saw didn't have the account, so I guess someone was able to remove it. So I'm going to go with, I think they did this on purpose. Because the buzz for Doomsday was really starting to fall. People were like, I don't know, bop, bop, bop. And it always seems like around these times when they're doing stuff, that's when these leaks happen. And I feel like this was purposefully done. Because they knew once it's out there, it's out there. They could sit there and say, oh, no, we didn't want to. No, I think you did. Because now a lot of people, including myself, are now talking about it. Which is going to get the engagement up. They're supposed to be doing a Spider-Man trailer next week. So my guess is that this is to pump up that too. And then probably during Spider-Man, we'll probably get the Doomsday trailer. I'm guessing. But you should not have waited this long for a Doomsday trailer. I'm sorry. Like I said, I know some people are like, well, you tell them. No, you should have came out with a Doomsday trailer. Even if it was just a quick 1-minute teaser trailer. Actually, even if they just did this, or this scene, or something of this scene, that would have been fine. Just showing the Sentinels and showing everybody standing and getting ready to fight. Just like a 30-second to a minute, just of we're avenging, we're something. You should have did something. Now, I know Kevin Feige's doing an angry face. Dude, you to me, I'm like, you got bullied by the chick, by what? The She-Hulk thing where I think they said they were able to bully you, or the Eternals one, where she was like, oh, I just kind of told him what to do, and he just did what I said until that part. Like, you've been told to be bullied, and yeah, so you could do the angry face all you want. I personally think that this was purposefully leaked. I'm sorry, I just don't. After hearing what some of the people have said about how they just told Kevin to do what to do and they kind of did it and he never refuted it, I feel like he's not as in control as we would like to think. But this did look good. Hopefully we get a good movie out of Avengers. I want good Marvel films. Now, when I'm saying that, I'm not talking about like the Thunderbolts or Fantastic Four. I thought Thunderbolts was great. Fantastic Four was a pretty decent movie as well. I'm talking, I want that Marvel feel. That no, like, good is not good enough anymore. That's why the box office is suffering. We need this movie to be like, did you see that? Like back in the day, back in 2008, 9, 10, where it's like, did you see that? I gotta have that collection. I mean, I used to buy the Marvel movies all the time. Like, I bought the Tesseract collection and all that. And, I mean, then you get to, like, Ant-Man Quantumania net level now. So, tell me what you think. It looks really good. Like I said, if you go out there, you probably can see it. But it does look like pixelation underwater. Does this get me excited? Like it does. But I want to see an actual full, clear trailer. It looks good. Like, it does look like that was cool. Like, I'm not going to sit here and act like it's not cool. It looked very cool to see the Sentinels, to see the stuff, to see Doctor Doom kind of being Doctor Doom, and just to see where this goes. So, it is exciting. I'm just kind of calm because even as much as I love Thunderbolts, and I really enjoyed Thunderbolts, and I thought Fantastic Four was very good. It's like, I'm hoping for that Avengers level, oh crap. Like Spider-Man, I'm super excited for. Hands down. Spider-Man's great. But that's what I'm looking for. And I feel like they might have recaptured it. But I'm a tad bit worried about member berries. And like, hey, remember this character? Remember that character? So we'll see how it all pans out. Like I said, I'm very excited about the X-Men. It looks very good. Don't get me wrong. But the reason why it seems kind of reserved is because I'm like, all right, this is really cool. But are you going to take it here, or are you going to keep it here? I'm hoping you take it here. I hope you don't go down here, but right here. So, yeah. But like I said, it is cool. It is cool, and if it gets you excited, I totally get it. Like, I'm not saying I'm not excited at all. I'm hopefully optimistic. There we go. Geek Bro tagging. You stay safe, you stay healthy, stay real, and I'll see you.